Hello everybody, this is the AHP Cup series, and this is going to be Season 2's informational video, and so basically it's going to show us things like the drivers, the points system, the teams, the playoffs, all of that. So let's get started. So the Season 2 driver lineup, you can take a look here. I'm not going to read all of them out, I'm just going to highlight some ones that aren't like on the real actual NASCAR schedule or lineup or whatever. So anyways, AJ Allmendinger in the 16, that wasn't like that this year, I guess, so I guess that's different. Justin Allgaier in the 18, Kevin Harvick in the 29, Austin Hill in the 31. Then we have Kurt Busch in the 50, Noah Gragson in the 62, Carson Hocevar in the 77. Wait, that one's normal, never mind. 84, Jimmie Johnson, and then the 91, Shane Van Gisbergen. Most of those are different. There's probably more that I missed, but yeah. So we're going to look at the next one. It's going to show us all of the teams. Make sure to look and see what number all the drivers are. You can look at that. I'm not going to read them all out because that would take forever. Then we have the Season 2 driver lineup, the teams. So you can see how they're color-coded, like Ross Chastain, Shane Van Gisbergen, and Daniel Suarez are on Team Trackhouse. Most of them are the same, except we do have AHP Speed, which I also like to call the retirement club, because Kevin Harvick, Jimmie Johnson, and Kurt Busch are all in it. They're just all retired drivers. Most likely, those 3 cars will be changed out every year if more drivers retire. Like, for example, Martin Truex Jr. is going to retire at the end of this season, so he might go into, like, maybe possibly, like, a Stewart Haas number and join HP Speed. But once, like, they're racing 2 years after they're retired, most likely they will officially be retired. So, then we have Hayek. They just changed their name, and it could also be JTG Doherty. I don't really care. So then, like, you see there's no Kaulig racing. Basically, RCR in this series bought out Kaulig racing. As you see, AJ Allmendinger and Austin Hill. Austin Hill races for their Xfinity team anyways, so it didn't really matter. So yeah, you can take a look at this, pause if you need. We're going to move on to the next one. So the 26 of Andrew Petra, he starts at the 4th race of the season, which is Watkins Glen, and he can compete for a championship. So if he were somehow able to make it up to the top 16, make it to the playoffs, he is allowed to do playoffs. It's not like real life where you have to have a waiver and you have to participate in every race. This is the only exception. Every other driver should compete in every single race unless I mess up, so yeah. And he will be on the HP Speed for the races he runs. Hence, that's just, yeah. Anyways, moving on to the next one. This is the schedule. Yeah, so there's 10 races in the regular season, 11 if you include the preseason. The preseason is just all the winners from last year plus Corey LaJoie. And it's at the HP Racing Complex at the dirt track there, and you'll see where that is located. It's a really cool track, a custom track inside of a custom track, so it's pretty cool. And then for the regular season, we have Daytona, Bristol, Pocono, Watkins Glen, Talladega, Martinsville, Atlanta, HP Road Course, HP Oval, and then Charlotte. So, the ones with the little, like, I don't even know what to call that, looks like a star, those ones are not confirmed. The first 5 races are 100% confirmed. They will not change. Even if the season starts but never finishes, it will at least have those 5 races. Like, those ones I've already filmed, they're already done. These ones are subject to change because I could drop the race, or I could, rearrange the races, all of that. So yeah, then we're going to take a look at the playoffs. This is the last 4 races of the season. So Phoenix, Darlington, Homestead, and Kansas. Phoenix will have 16 drivers, Darlington will have 12 drivers, Homestead will have 8, and then Kansas will have 4 playoff drivers. Kansas is the championship venue. Like in real life, it would be Phoenix, and has the 4 rounds just like real life, but instead of 3 or 1 race per round, it's only 1 race per round. As you see, this little thing right here, the top 12 drivers in the round of 16 will move on to the round of 12. The top 8 drivers in the round of 12 will move on to Homestead, and then top 4 drivers at Homestead will move on to Kansas, and then the top finisher there will be the champion. So basically just the top finishers move on. It's pretty simple. Then the points format, regular season, regular points like real NASCAR, first 40, second 35, third 34, fourth 33, and so on. Then the top 16 in points after Charlotte make it to the playoffs. If there is a tie for the regular season championship or the 16 drivers in the top 16 to make it to the playoffs, the average finish will be the tiebreaker. Then once again, the exact same thing as I just explained on the other slide. Just on here, the top 12, 8, 4 playoff drivers move to next round. Champion is the finisher of the top finisher of Final Four. Then we have 40 drivers, 14 races, and 1 champion. So that's kind of where I start to wrap all of the information up. So yeah, this is, if you don't want to listen to anything else, there's 40 drivers, 14 races, and there's 1 champion. I mean, kind of like simple, and kind of everybody knows that. Didn't say this before, I meant to say it, but this is a reminder, there will be no sign-ups for season number 2. I know there was first season, and some of y'all probably know that I didn't keep up with it, and I'm sorry for that, but I just felt like there was no point, because I didn't put them in there, and it's just extra time and extra wasting of time. But yeah, you can root for your favorite driver, do all that. I might have sign-ups to do, like, the starting command, like, driver, start your engines, you know? Because I don't like doing that, and I also want to, like, showcase some other people. Tell me if you're interested in doing that, because if there is enough people, then I can do sign-ups. Anyways, thanks for watching, and get ready for season number 2. Alright, that's gonna do it for me. Also, once again, like, the dates of the races are not confirmed. I have no clue when the season's gonna start. It's gonna be before March, 100% before March. I'm hoping to get it like December, January, February, one of those months. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, and goodbye.